The subject chosen for the mind map that follows the Australian curriculum is Year 9 Geography, with the topic as Unit 1 Biomes and Food Security. Literacy and numeracy elements that can be directly linked with this topic includes composing through speaking, writing and creating, which can be broken into the process of being able to compose spoken, written, visual and multimodal learning area texts, and use learning language to interact with others. Visual knowledge is another literacy element as it allows students to understand how visual elements create meaning. Word knowledge allows students to understand learning area vocabulary, along with comprehending text through listening, reading, and viewing can be broken down to navigate, read, and view learning area text, and interpret and analyze learning area text. The numeracy elements that can be directly linked with this content includes using spatial reasoning through interpreting maps and diagrams, interpreting statistical information through interpreting data displays. Other numeracy elements include using measurement, recognizing and using patterns and relationships, estimating and calculating with whole numbers. Key components and concepts that students will need to learn includes distribution and characteristics of biomes, including their climates and soils, vegetation and productivity, human activity within biomes to produce food, materials and fibers, along with environmental effects. Environmental, economic and technological factors including crop yields, difficulties for food production, along with future global production, sustainable food capacity. Competencies of students includes being able to investigate the role of biotic environments and its role in food and fiber productions, examine the biomes of the world, their alterations and significance as a food source and fiber, examine the environmental challenges and constraints of expanding food production in the future, examine aspects of biomes, food production and food security using Australia and the world studies. Demonstrate geographical knowledge and understanding, along with develop geographical inquiry and skills. Students will access numerous types of text, including digital and multimodal, such as videos, reports, websites, and blogs. Other texts include articles, Australian Bureau of Statistics, diagrams, graphs, tables, essays, and reports. Students will produce an article according to their chosen element within the topic. These texts can include multimodal, as involves images, tables, graphs, charts, and diagrams to enhance the understanding. Students will present the final product to the class by explaining about their content with the aid of a visual presentation, such as a PowerPoint. Students will produce predictions, descriptions and calculations of food production, along with finding patterns and relationships within the data, which they are able to then create tables, graphs and diagrams. The subject-specific vocabulary students will need to know include biomes, food safety, biodiversity, along with many others. The numeracy elements students will need to know includes estimating and calculating with whole numbers, recognizing and using patterns and relationships, using spatial reason, interpreting statistical information using measurement. The processes needed to demonstrate the numeracy learning includes estimating and calculating factors of food production, finding trends, relationships, patterns within the data and facts, understand and use particular facts and numbers in context of the question, use diagrams to understand differences within biomes, predict and interpret food production in the future, along with other data displays, interpret maps and diagrams. Strategies for literacy learning includes close reading, thinking notes, and selective highlighting, using graphic organizers, group collaboration, vocabulary strategies such as paint sheets, word walls, and word clouds, playing games such as Hangman, Crossman, Scrabble, and word searches, along with many other.